Hello, Blythe, Evie, Joe, Jack, Callum, Cadence, Lucy, Orion, and anyone else who's listening. Welcome to Story Time. Today's story is The Super Speedy Trip to Grandma's House, written and illustrated by Julia Michel. Julia Michel is Blythe and Cadence's mom. She's now known as Julia Matthews. She wrote this story when she was in high school. The Speedy Trip to Grandma's House by Julia Michel. And at the bottom it says, "Thank you to my parents for putting up with my obnoxious behavior on the thousands of car trips we took when my siblings and I were young." So it begins. Josh loves to go and visit Grandma. Grandma pushes Josh on the swing, tells him stories, and bakes lots of yummy cookies. But Josh doesn't like how long he has to sit in the car to get to Grandma's house. "Are we there yet?" Josh asks his mother, trying to get comfortable in the back seat. "I'm tired of sitting. It's hot back here. I'm hungry, and I have an itchy bug bite." "Josh, we're going to be in the car for a long time today, so why don't you find something to keep you entertained?" his mother replied. "Oh, great," Josh thought. "I've got to sit here in this hot car all day long." Now, this was before iPads and other devices that could keep us entertained. So Josh can color, he can look at books, or he can just look out the window. And look at him leaning up against the window with the road. You can see the road behind him. Josh was about to ask his mother how much longer he had to sit in the car when they drove by a farm. "Wouldn't it be cool if I was a cowboy?" Josh thought. "I'd wear big brown boots and a cowboy hat, and I'd ride around on my trusty steed all day long. I'd live on a big ranch and have lots of cows and swimming hole. That would be fun." Oh, so he's dreaming about being a cowboy. Look at that beautiful illustration that Julia did. See how he's got a lasso in his hand and he's dreaming about riding on his trusty steed and swimming in a swimming hole. Then they drove by a fire station. "Wouldn't it be cool if I was a firefighter?" Josh thought. "I'd get to wear a shiny red coat and slide down poles and climb ladders and drive a big truck real fast and set off loud sirens. I'd get to sleep at the fire station with all my firefighter friends, and Mom wouldn't be there, so I could eat cookies all day if I wanted to. That would be fun." Boy, he's dreaming about fighting fires and eating cookies. That Josh, what an imagination. Josh finished his firefighter fantasy when the family drove past a breezy bay. "Wouldn't it be cool if I was a scuba diver?" Josh thought. "I could wear those flippers on my feet and those funny goggles over my eyes. I'd have a big tank of oxygen on my back, and I'd dive way down deep and swim with the fish and turtles and the whales. I'd even be brave and swim with the sharks. That would be fun." Oh boy, look at Josh in his scuba diving gear. Ooh, you think he could really swim with sharks? Next, Josh saw a billboard advertisement with a clown juggling. Wouldn't it be cool if I was a circus clown, Josh thought? I'd get to wear silly makeup and just play around and eat popcorn all day. I'd get to jump on trampolines and be friends with the elephants and put up big polka-dotted tents. That would be fun. Wow, look at that clown costume that Josh is in, and look at his clown makeup and the balloon. He's got big old clown shoes, doesn't he? And he's dreaming of eating popcorn all day. Boy, Josh likes to eat, doesn't he? Josh was about to become a movie star when his mother turned around. Josh, we're at Grandma's house. Are you going to get out of the car and say hello? Or are you going to sit here all day? She asked him. Wow, we're here already? That was fast, he exclaimed. Josh had a wonderful time at Grandma's that week, and he even had a good time in the car on the way home, too. The end. Wow, doesn't Josh have a fabulous imagination? And just by looking out the window, he's dreaming up all these things and making the trip to Grandma's house go by really fast. Isn't that a great story that Julia wrote and illustrated? I am so happy that I found this story so I could share it with all of you. And I hope when you are in the car, or next time you're in the car for a long trip, who knows when that will be, that you can look out the window and let your imagination take you to many different places, just like Josh did. Keep looking after each other. Keep loving on each other. Always, always love yourselves just the way you are, because you are all so fabulous. And never forget, I love each one of you to the moon and back. I look forward to being with you again for story time when we read our next story. Bye-bye.